In this same scenario with live delay, so this is again a gold chart, but over here we're doing live delay, and this was just standard, right? In this move here, as the markets are going up, there is a simulated entry that happens here, but not a real entry. So your account equity is unaffected, and there's no trade that's actually placed. But in the background, the program is making the trade, and it's understanding what the drawdown would be if you would have entered that trade in the live markets. As it goes up, we say, hey, let's simulate another trade here, and then let's simulate another one here. And then finally, and this is, let's say this is assumed live delay equals 4, a value of 4. We'll explain this a bit further when we go actually into the EA itself to how this gets set up. This is 1, 2, 3, and let's call this 4. At this point, what's going to happen is the EA is going to enter this trade. This is a real, we have a simulated trade here, we have a simulated trade here, a simulated trade here, and then a real trade here. But it's actually going to lump in all of these lot sizes together and enter them all right here. So that means that if you have, 4 lots open in scenario A, and your average cost is somewhere in between the spot where all 4 of those trades were entered. With the live delay scenario, you're waiting until the 4th position would have been opened, and now you're opening all 4 lots at that one position. So your average cost is all the way the highest it possibly could be. And then at that point, if the markets reverse, like we saw them do in the other scenario, the amount that you're going to make is significantly higher, because that area of time where markets are reversing and your drawdown is just getting recovered, you're getting less and less into the red, you're actually increasing and increasing the blue in the live delay scenario. So I'll show you a little bit more of how that works when we get into MetaTrader here in the strategy tester. But the fundamental concept of live delay is delaying the true entry and allowing simulated entries to happen in the background, so that if there is drawdown in that move, you're actually converting that drawdown to an equity position, and you're able to enter the position later and take advantage of more of that room between the entry and the take profit and turn that into profit as opposed to drawdown recovery.